So I'm having a chat with Atron of DAMPF. How are you?
I'm very fine. Thank you so much. Thank you
Good.
for having me on.
Pleasure
Great to
is
be here.
all mine, and you as well. So we've been playing a new single of yours called No Angels Alive. Tell us about the single, first of all.
Um, yeah, it's one of the songs we got ready quite early for the new album. Already, I think it's about it, almost a year ago, I think. And we recorded the video in this castle actually behind me. It's a beautiful place, a scary place, and it suits us very fine. And that was actually the start of the new album. I think it was the first song of the new album, and then we've been working over the year.
Nice, nice. And as mentioned, it's coming off your new record of the same name, coming out on the 23rd of August. What can we expect to hear on the record?
Hopefully, Dump 2.0. We're a full band now. We all the members are steady in the band, so it sounds a bit different. They all have their own personalities. The first record, I had a lot of hired guns from friends and so forth, and we are very happy with the album. Actually, it, I think I used to say that it takes at least 5 to 10 Dump album before we know what Dump sound actually is. But we're a bit going there. We traveled some more miles and got together, and no, I'm very happy with it. We have a nice record company. We had a nice record company at the last album as well, but I think these guys are a little bit more involved, and they have some more, I don't know, they're a little bit involved with the songs, and they take some songs out and they say bring some new ones in, and then I do, because I that's what I do, write songs. So hopefully you guys like the album, because I do.
Good, good. And the sound that you've created with this record, was it the sound that you wanted to make, or is it simply how it turned out?
No, it usually it's always as I have a plan. The plan for this album was to go a bit further, with the production, with everything, with the beat, with the drums, to try to see how far we can take everything. I think that's why people are, landing on the moon, because they want to see if it's possible to land on the moon, and I think that's how we're done with this album. I write the best I can, and we try to, I think we're more, uh, I think we're more cool with our seat in the group now. I think we're not so scared that, oh, are people gonna like this or not? We like it. We like it, and then hopefully people do. But I think we're gonna keep on heading this road, whatever happens. We like it.
Good, good. And when it comes to the writing side of things, how do tracks normally start off for you?
With a song, you mean?
Yeah.
Um, it depends. Sometimes I'm just fooling around with the piano, and sometimes the guitar, but usually not, because I'm not much of a guitar player. But usually it's the piano, and I have a melody. Sometimes I sing some weird, nothing lyrics, and I send it to my producer Jonah, and he says that's a great thing, or you should, make it faster or make it slower, or simply no, that's something else. That's not dump. And I was like, oh, maybe it's not dump. And sometimes I'm reading a lot, so sometimes I just read, come up with some weird stories. This for the last album, when I was in the middle of the night, I was reading about this Maria Swanenberg that just poisoned a bunch of, I don't know, Asian marine soldiers. So I don't know if this is 150 years ago, and the story is so weird. So I just have the feeling I need to put some music to this story, and that turned out a song called "Hoyami" on the last album. And we had a couple of these as well on this album as well. The Masquerade was one of those weird, not weird stories. It's a sad story where someone killed our Swedish king, and it needed a song, that event.
Mm, nice, yeah, nice. And people will want to see you doing some live shows. There's not much booked in at the moment. What's your plans?
No, no, that's the problem, being in the lower part of the you know, we wish we had more live shows. We are very happy. We did the Sweden Rock this summer, some month ago. That was totally awesome, very very fun, and it's been a dream. The whole project is a dream to release at least 3 albums and see where it takes us. And to do this, I've been wanted to do this my whole life. I was playing drums in a metal band for many years ago, and then I just realized that I wanted to do this. And Sweden Rock is is one of those dreams, and it turned out to be wonderful, just a wonderful evening. And last year we opened up for Hammerfall, and we made a small Finnish tour, and we did some more gigs in Sweden. For the moment, we had some huge shows, but put together all of us and rehearse and everything, you need to do something bigger. It's quite hard to play on a small club with 8 people, but we really hope that we will, there was some good shows coming in. I really hope so.
Yeah, are they across Europe, over here in the UK, or elsewhere?
Well, actually, anywhere. I think it would be a nice thing for us. I mean, all of us in the band has been touring for many years together. I think we've been touring for, I don't know. So we're not newcomers to do that, but we're still working on the sound, we're working on the songs, and we're working on everything. But Sweden Rock, it just turned out so right. Everyone had their place on stage and everything. So it felt like, and we've been rehearsing for 2 weeks for this, even if it was just one show, because it was really important that we didn't make a fool of ourselves in that such a big and important event. But we felt, directly after, we should just shoot off and do a European tour, at least, warm up act for some bigger. Tobias in Ghost is a good friend, and I'm always, every time I see him, I'm like, yep, any tour coming up? Maybe you want some warm up band before? And he's like, yeah, Martin, you told me 55 times, and I'm thinking about it. Now, we're waiting. We're waiting to see. And we are very, excited to see what's happening with the new single, No English Alive, and then we release some more new songs very shortly, and see where they take us. The singles. I think the singles are, that's usually what the ticket to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the album shortly after. So, no, we are excited.
Good. And I think you've semi-answered my next question, in that I know the record is just a couple of weeks away now, but I'm sure you've had it in the bag for a while. Have you started thinking about the next release and started writing again?
I think it is a process. I wrote approximately 25-30 songs for this album, and we put together like 15 or 17, and then we got this new wonderful record company, Silver Lining, and Rod, the A&R, he was like, can I be honest? And I say, yes, we should be honest. We're in that age now. We don't have time to fool around. So just tell me what. And then he said, all right, I need to lift these 5 songs away. If we keep these 7, you have to write 3 more. And I was like, okay, until you got 3 weeks. And I was like, okay. So I just, blocked my calls and just said to my family, see you in 3 weeks, because I need to do this. But I like it, because it turned out 3 more songs that was much more, the same feeling as the album. So he was happy, and I'm happy. But some of these songs that we put aside might suit the next album. I'm not sure. It's just a lot of fun to write for this group. For DAMPF. It's fun because the sky is the limit. We don't know where to go. Can we do this? Can we do this? And it was like, of course we can, because we are DAMPF. We can do what the fuck we want. Sorry, pardon my French. Yeah.
And the tracks that didn't make this record, when you consider them for next time, will they be as they currently are, or will you have to change things and maybe make them fit for the next project?
No, they will come back to the drawing board, because they won't be the same. It's not the same sound on this album as the first album, and the third album won't be the same sound as this one. Probably, maybe a bit more, since we are, solid members in the band now. We have the guitarist and we have everyone, and Pontus on the bass he's playing in a very special way, and I love that. And you can put my stiff bass out and put him in, and it makes another swing. But some of the songs we see. I'm going to write all winter, so hopefully we come up with totally fresh songs. But some of them are a bit, it's a bit. I'm a bit sad because two of the songs is like, oh, I love them, but maybe I can change them or do something so we can put them into the next one. We had an opportunity because we're releasing the album in Japan, and these guys, they always put an extra song on the vinyls or some special version of a song or something. And then I put one of these songs and I send it. It's called Rubicon, and I send it on and I was like quite happy that at least it's on the vinyls, the Japanese vinyls.
Nice. Martin, it's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me on.